Hello, and welcome to episode 25. This is the Hello, It's Me, IAmKNicole podcast, and I'm your host, K Nicole. So we are just going to jump right in. Welcome back. Okay, we are so excited to be back. Thank you guys for being here today. We're going to jump right into the recap. So what has been going on with me? Literally, obviously, you guys can see we have not posted a podcast in a while. So we have been having some technical difficulties behind the scenes when it comes to the podcast. So we kind of had to take a pause on the podcast for a second, which was fine because honestly, I have been working nonstop on my rebrand and my revamp and all of that stuff. So I was just like, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. Okay. There could not have been a better time for me to take a break from the podcast than now, since I've been so busy with everything. So yeah, I was just, I didn't even get that upset about it. I was just like, you know what? We're just going to take a little break. We're going to come back whenever we can. But I'm really happy that we were able to come back now, right before this rebrand is about to happen, so that I can talk to you guys about it. So I'm really excited. Other than that, I've been working on orders. I've been working on the rebrand, like I said, and that has really been consuming a lot of my time. I have not been posting to YouTube as much because y'all are about to see why. Y'all are about to see why with this rebrand. But yeah, we're coming back full force. So I'm very excited to be back, and I hope you guys are excited that we are back. I've been seeing all of your sweet messages. I love you guys so much. What else has been going on with me? We took an impromptu trip to Savannah for my mom's birthday. So we celebrated my mom's birthday not too long ago, and I promise you guys, I was so excited to just be out of my house, out of the office for only a day and a half. It wasn't even a long trip. It was just a weekend trip. And it was just so refreshing. I was so excited just to be in an environment that I love, because I went to school in Savannah, if you guys didn't know that, and Savannah is kind of like a second home for me. So I was very excited to go and just be with my family, hang out, have a good time, just live life and celebrate my mom and not really worry about anything while we were there. So yeah, it was fun. I haven't been anywhere really since the pandemic started. So it was just really liberating and refreshing to get out of the house and out of the office. And what else happened? I got my belly button pierced while we were there. So just stay tuned for the vlogs, okay? Because I did vlog it, but my content is a little backed up right now. So listen, you guys will see these videos whenever you see them. But yeah, that's really it. I've been having a lot of flash sales for Smudge because this whole revamp is happening. So I've been, trying to get rid of all of my old inventory because we're about to have a whole bunch of new inventory come in. So while you're watching this, the sales are ending, but make sure you go and check out the rebrand, the revamp. Just head over to my website and check it out. So yeah, that's it for the recap. I wanted to talk a little bit about Teami Blends because I have my Teami tumbler here with me today. I actually just have water in here. I have water, ice. The ice is a little bit melted now, but yeah, there's ice in there. And then I also put just a little bit of lemon juice in there because I love lemon water. I'm a little extra. I have a lip gloss called Lemon Water. So y'all know I love me some lemon water. Yeah, so Teami Blends, if you're new here, Teami is a lifestyle company, and I am just so grateful to continue working with them because I love their products and I use them in my daily routine. And honestly, you guys, their products have really been helping me during this crazy time in my life where I've been so overwhelmed and so stressed out. I really love their Relax Tea Blend because that just helps me to unwind at nighttime. I've really been into the relaxing, the sleepy time, stress-free, all those kind of teas lately. So I really love the Relax blend from Teami. And then they also have the Restore powder. That powder is amazing. They have a wide array of wellness powders, but the Restore is one of my favorites because it promotes a balanced body and mind, and it just helps you unwind and have, more restful sleep. So I have been using their products a lot. They actually just came out with the new skincare product, the Overnight Sleep Mask, and I talked about that in my last video, my life update video. So check that out if you haven't seen it. But if you're not new here, you guys know that I rep Teami 1000%, and I'm always talking to you guys about their products because I absolutely love them. So I have to tell you guys about them. But I will say the top product for me is the tumbler because it's just so versatile. Like I can do anything with it. Like I can drink water with it. I can drink my smoothies with it if I wanted to. I can drink my wellness powders with it if I wanted to, or I can drink my tea with it. So I literally use these tumblers for everything, whether I'm drinking Teami products or not. It's just so easy to grab and take on the go. And y'all know I'm always on the go. So it's just really convenient. So I wanted to talk a little bit about them at the beginning of this podcast. So if you're interested in shopping Teami Blends, you can always use my discount code IAmKNicole20 at checkout. You can save some money on your products. I am going to be heading over there because they just launched a new wellness powder, the protein powder. I mean, that's not a new product, but they launched a new flavor, the berry flavor. So I'm really excited to try that one because I have the chocolate one and then I have the vanilla one and now they have a berry one. So I'm excited about the protein powder. So yeah, make sure you guys click the link down below. You can shop Teami. And we're just going to get right into this episode. Y'all, I have not sat down in this spot with all these lights in here in a long time, it feels like. So I'm really excited to be here. I think I said that already, but I really am. So today's episode is basically just going to be about my rebrand and what that actually means, because I've been getting so many questions like, what are you actually doing? Like, what does the rebrand look like? And, you know, I haven't really gone into detail about it because I wanted to be a surprise. You know, I wanted you guys to be surprised when you see everything kind of roll out, but I am going to tell you a little bit of what you can expect. So just a little backstory. The rebrand really started with me feeling like I needed to give my social media pretty much a facelift. Like I needed to update my profile pictures, update, you know, my YouTube stuff, like my YouTube profile picture, my header, and, you know, my intro and stuff. Like, I just feel like when you're a content creator, you kind of have to keep those things up to date, especially your profile picture, because, you know, you just change over time. You don't be looking the same over time, or you might, you know, change your hair or whatever. So I just have a really, really, really old picture for my profile picture. And I was just like, I'm just ready to change some stuff. And I like to do a new intro every now and again. Like, it's not something that happens frequently at all, but I definitely am shifting kind of, you know, what my content is about, and I'm adding in new content, and I'm kind of just like shifting the focus a little bit. So I just felt like it was definitely time for a new intro. And if I'm doing a new intro, I might as well do a new end screen and just, you know, new banner, new everything, right? So that's where all of this kind of started out. I was talking to Devin, I was just like, you know, we've had this intro for a while, and I kind of want to shift what I'm doing anyway. Like, I don't want the focus of my life to be entrepreneur life. Like, that's a huge part of my life, but that's not only what I do. So I definitely, you know, didn't want to have all of that in my intro, like saying, you know, entrepreneur life, vlogs, you know, it sets the tone for what your whole channel is going to be about or what your videos are going to be about. So it just wouldn't fit in with what I'm trying to do now. So we started with the intro. We started with, you know, the YouTube channel stuff, and we started to think about how we wanted that to look. What exactly do I want to change, and when do I want to make it happen? So we did a new intro. Y'all. My intro is beautiful. Okay, shout out to Devin. Shout out to my cameraman. Shout out to my director. Shout out to my editor. All that good stuff. Okay, so we did a new intro, we did a new end screen, and a new banner, and a new profile picture. So my YouTube channel is going to have an entire facelift. As you're listening to this, if you're listening to this on time as it's posting on Sunday, you guys are going to be seeing all this stuff tomorrow, because it's going to roll out on Monday, and my YouTube channel is going to be brand new on Monday, and I'm so excited. I am posting a video on Monday as well, my first video back with the rebrand. I'm so excited. I can't stop smiling. So if you have been subscribed to me for a while, then you would have known that I used to do a lot of fashion content. I was always doing these little OOTD videos, kind of like little lookbook style, music video style type videos that me and Devin would do. And I want to bring that back. I think I said this previously, but yeah, I definitely want to bring more of my fashion content back. So the first video is going to be a really, really cute outfit video. Yeah, and it's going to be up tomorrow as you're listening to this. I can't believe it. I realized today, I'm like, oh my God, the first of the month is on Monday. And I almost freaked out because we have been working nonstop. the days are literally flying past me. And when I realized that I only had like a few days until all of this was happening, I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So that was where this whole idea for doing the rebrand started. And then with the YouTube channel stuff, I also want to change my profile picture on Instagram because that profile picture is also really, 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 really old. And it's just like a full body picture from our personal page. And so you can't really see my face or anything. So I'm like, yeah, we need a new picture. Ma'am, please give this thing a facelift. So I have a new profile picture for Instagram as well. And just like upgrading the quality of the content that I'm posting. So we're doing more photo shoots. We're doing, more intentional content, like I'm doing more intentional fashion content, like actually shopping and planning actual photo shoots, not just like, let me put on an outfit, go outside, snap the picture with my iPhone type of thing. Even though, not knocking iPhone quality at all. I just really think that, the camera has the best quality and we want to make this more serious, like take this more serious so that I can be more consistent. And we're planning to do shoots in bulk so that I can have more content to post, so that I can be more consistent, because a goal of mine is to grow my personal Instagram page. Like, you guys are so supportive on YouTube. I always get a lot of comments. I always get a lot of likes and, views. The subscribers are coming in. I'm so grateful. But now I'm just like, oh my God, I've been so stuck with Instagram. Like, my Instagram followers have not moved in a while. And I have just been stuck at the same like 11,000 followers for the longest. And I just really want to grow my personal page, because as an influencer, this is the page that the brands are looking at when they're deciding whether they want to reach out to me or not. And I really want them to see like a really nice feed, really good quality images, really good engagement, and that's something I need to work on. I don't post enough, so that's the first issue. So that's why I'm like, okay, let's plan to post more so that that can kind of spark that whole growth period, I guess. And with me posting more, I'm going to be tagging more brands, obviously. So it'll just be a snowball effect of good things for my Instagram page. And I'm just ready to start rolling out some of these new pictures that we have. Let me tell y'all something. We literally filmed the intro. We filmed the OOTD video. We took all the pictures. We did all this stuff so long ago, and it has been so hard for me to sit on all of this bomb content. I'm like, oh my God, it's killing me. I just want to post something. I just want to post a teaser or something. Like, I just want to show y'all something, but I really was just like, no, let me just wait. Let me just wait, because I want everything to kind of roll out at the same time. So yeah, the whole rebrand, the whole thought of a rebrand and everything, that kind of all started when I was just looking at my YouTube channel stuff and my Instagram and just decided like, I just want to change some stuff up. I feel like, as a full-time content creator, I need to up the quality a little bit. And that's what we're doing. That's what's happening behind the scenes. Now, once we started planning all of this stuff, that's when I decided that I also want to revamp some things for Smudge as well. And if you saw my last podcast episode, I will not be doing wholesale lip gloss anymore, like filled tubes and stuff. I'm going to be just doing lip gloss containers and my personal lip gloss collections and stuff. And I will still have, a few options for wholesale. Like, the whole wholesale process is going through a whole revamp as well. So just stay tuned. But we will still have something for you. I promise. We will still have something for you. It's not just like, we're not doing wholesale at all. Like, don't freak out, okay? I feel like a lot of people freaked out. It's not anything to freak out about. It's just that I really want you guys to fill up your own tubes, because you should ultimately be in control of your own business anyway. And I want to still help you guys by providing either the formula, because I will be having some formula recipe books type things coming out, and also the lip gloss containers. So I just, I want to give you guys the tools that you need, but I want you to be in the habit of doing things yourselves, because I got to fill my own tubes for my business, so like, I got to do it myself. So with this whole Smudge revamp, I'm going to be updating the website. The website is going to look a little different. I'm really excited about the website. Those changes will be made tomorrow as well. So you're going to be able to see exactly what I'm talking about. But the website is going through some changes. I'm just adding some stuff onto the website and making it a little bit easier for you guys to shop around. And I just can't wait for y'all to see these changes on the website. It's going to be it's so cute. Like, I've been up at like 2, 3, and 4 in the morning, like trying things out, trying to do things at times when there's not a ton of people on my website, because sometimes you have to like make certain things live to actually see how it's gonna look. So I literally have been like, okay, let me try this. Oh, nope. Okay, let me change it back. Like, it's been crazy. So I've been up at random times in the night, like trying to make sure that no one is seeing random things move, random things changing colors or doing crazy stuff. And it was just such a fun process to like play around with everything and really just see how I want everything to look. And I think you guys are really going to enjoy the little website revamp. And also, you guys know my birthday is coming up. My birthday is on March 16th. So I've been planning my birthday collection. The glosses are already solidified. We're going to fill them up on Monday. Monday is just a big day for me. Monday is like when everything rolls out for the rebrand. Monday is the day that I'm filling up my birthday collection and we're doing the product shots for that. And next week is just like a whole week of work for the birthday collection. We're going to film some videos. We're going to take some pictures and everything. I'm also filming my birthday lookbook. So it's just like a lot of stuff going on next week that is just making it a really exciting week. So the birthday collection is coming and I can't wait for you guys to see these glosses. I'm so proud of them. And my new tubes. I love my new tubes. If you guys haven't seen that video on my YouTube channel where I showed you guys my new tubes, make sure you go check that out because they're bomb. Okay. So that's the Smudge revamp, and I'm going through the process of putting all of my old collections into my new tubes, and that is taking a long time. I have a good amount of collections that I just want to be available. I just don't want it to be like people love these glosses and then they can't access them anymore because it's not the same time or, it's sold out or whatever. Because I personally hate when that happens, when I purchase something, fall in love with it, repurchase it one time, and then the second or third time I try to go repurchase it, it's just completely unavailable. Especially with cosmetics products, because I feel like, cosmetics products, that's part of people's daily routine. Like, some people cannot live without their lip gloss, and I'm one of those people. I am people, okay? I can't live without my lip gloss. So I have collections like my Smooches collection for Valentine's Day that I did last year, and my Cocoa Holiday collection. That was my first holiday collection. I have my glitter tubes, which I did bring those back for this blowout sale that I'm doing. What else? My infused glosses. There's just so many collections that I did that are now unavailable because either one, I did not like the tube that I originally put them in and I didn't want to bring those tubes back, or two, I just didn't bring it back because it's no longer that holiday. Like, it's not Valentine's Day anymore. It's not Christmas anymore. So that stuff is just not available. But I want that stuff to be available for y'all, so I want to have majority of those collections that I've done in the past up because a lot of people love glosses from those collections. Like, Hello It's Me, that was my first lip gloss collection. And that collection obviously is never going away, right? Like, that's my pride and joy. That's literally what Smudge is, right? So I'm like, okay, I launched Hello It's Me. And then after that, I launched my Cocoa Holiday collection and people fell in love with those glosses and now they can't even access them, So we are working on mixing all the glosses, filling up all the tubes, and also I am implementing lip swatches. Literally, you guys, I was shooting for 5 hours one day, 5 hours straight, really. Like, we didn't take really many breaks that day. And it was literally just me putting one gloss on, getting in front of the camera, posing. Next, wipe it off. Next gloss on, pose, wipe, pose. Like, it was crazy. Okay. I did, I think, like 35 glosses in one day, and my lips were raw. When I was done, I was like, oh my God, my lips are so sore from all of this rubbing and applying and everything. But it was so worth it because the pictures were coming out amazing. And I know that you guys want to see lip swatches. Y'all want to see what these glosses look like on and everything. And that's also part of the revamp. I'm like, okay, when you go on to any of these big companies' websites, you see like let's just use Kylie, for example. If you go to Kylie Cosmetics, you will see the glosses on somebody's lips. You might see it on somebody's hand, and then you might see, you know, little artistic kind of swatches, or kind of like what remind me of paint swatches that they'll do like on a surface. I want to play around with that too. But I definitely wanted to make sure that I had lip swatches for you guys so that y'all can actually see what the glosses look like on the lips. So I'm working on that as well. It's just been a lot of like going back to the old collections and creating the glosses again, and then also photographing the lip swatches. And a lot of the colors that I had back in the day, you know, we're kind of revamping them a little bit, because I also want to make sure that everything is up to par when it comes to the quality and the pigmentation of everything. And I just know more now, so I'm like, we have the tools and the knowledge now to kind of make those glosses a little bit better. So some of them will be a little bit tweaked, a little bit revamped. They won't be like exactly the same as how they were back when they first launched, but it's just going to be better. You know, it's just going to be better. It's going to be in a better tube with a better applicator. And I just can't wait. Like, I can't wait to just be done with all of it, because it honestly has been taking this whole time to like get this one part of the project done. But I'm totally fine with that. You know, I'm like, let me just put in the work now so that I don't have to keep running into the same issue of people not really being able to visualize what is going to look like on the lips. I really wanted it to be kind of like how it is on those big websites where, you know, they have different models and their different skin tones and everything. But I'm like, look, sis, one step at a time. One step at a time. Okay. I'm just going to use me for now, because all I got right now is me, that I know I can sit here for 5 hours and do this. I didn't want to, you know, reach out to anybody and be like, hey, can you do 100 lip swatches for me? I was just like, you know, it'll just be me for now, which is fine. You guys will at least be able to see it on my lips. Okay. And I'm working on swatches for Wholesale as well, because I get a lot of questions about that. Like, you guys want to see what the glosses actually look like. And I totally understand where y'all are coming from. So I'm trying to figure out how, you know, how we can implement that. This is going to be like a process. Like, everything is not going to roll out all at once for Smudge. With the YouTube channel stuff, you'll pretty much see everything all at one time. You know, the new intro, the new banner, you know, the new video, all that stuff, the new profile picture. You'll see all that stuff all at one time. But for Smudge, it's kind of like, as we finish things, we're going to roll them out. It was just a lot to get all of the images, and I'm still not even done. I still have like, I think 5 more collections that I need to photograph, which is insane to think about. So yeah, as we get things done, I will roll out more pictures and stuff and just update, you know, like the product pictures that I have on my website. So this is like a work in progress type of thing, but the overall like quote unquote cosmetic changes, like the colors and, you know, my homepage and stuff, that's kind of like where I'm really playing around with changing things for the rebrand. So just stay tuned. I'm really excited. I have some new inventory on the way. I want to expand my personal collections and focus on Smudge. You know, I want to really pour everything that I have into my business and continue to grow it and make it better. And I mean, I'm excited, you know, because I haven't really been doing much besides gloss collections. Like, we haven't launched any new products or, you know, anything like that in a while. So it's been really fun to just spark that creativity again and think about, you know, what kind of products do I really want for Smudge? Like, what are some new things that I want to implement? And yeah, you know, we're just working on it. We're working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I just can't believe that some of this stuff is going to be able to be seen on Monday. Oh Lord, I'm getting anxious just thinking about it. But yeah, that's pretty much the rebrand in a nutshell. And then for the podcast, I just really want to start to interview more people. I have had a lot of people reach out to me about doing an interview, and it just so happened that like when everyone was reaching out to me, then we were having technical difficulties, and I'm like, oh my God, we can't even film. But I definitely want to interview more people, more like big people, I guess is the word that I'm looking for. Some of my inspirations, like it would be just a dream to like interview the people that directly influenced me, that people that I look up to. I have some friends that have not made it to the show yet that I'm super excited to have on. So with the podcast, it's really nothing that's going to change except for the fact that we're going to be working on setting up some more interviews. And I just can't wait to do that. I love having people on the show. Another thing is just like the topics for the show. Like now, I'm not doing the whole outlines and things, so I'm not really planning a lot of the topics beforehand. I'm kind of just like talking about whatever's on my heart and mind, or if it's something general like today, I'm doing a rebrand, I want to talk about that. I really didn't know where the conversation was going to take me because there wasn't really, much to say about the rebrand. So I might have, a little overarching, how do you say that word? I might have a little overall theme for the show, but in terms of like topics, when I first decided that I wanted to do a podcast, it was really important for me to sit down and plan out a lot of topics. I do the same thing for my YouTube channel. Like I will plan out 100 video ideas or something crazy like that once every month or once every 2 months or something. Like I just want to have ideas on standby just in case, I start to run out of ideas and I need something to fall back on. So I had, a good amount of ideas for the podcast. And then I started to run out of ideas because we had pretty much talked about everything. And sometimes we talk about more than one topic in one episode. So that was like crossing things off of that list really quickly. So I got to the point where I'm like, dang, I really need to have another brainstorming session for this podcast to think about, what kind of insight I want to give you guys when it comes to entrepreneur life or when it comes to being a content creator. What kind of things do I want to talk about? I definitely want to talk more about just life in general, real life. So I want to have more juicy topics on the podcast for y'all. So it's just a little bit of tea, just a little bit more topics. I need to do my brainstorming. I've been doing a little bit of that during this rebrand process as well. So these are all normal things that happen when you're a content creator. You got to keep up. You got to always have your brain going. You always have to have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F. Like you got to have plans for days for when things don't go to plan or for when you start to run out of ideas or when an idea doesn't work out the way you thought it was. So like I said, a million times already, I'm very excited about this rebrand because I just feel like I'm tapping back into the things that really made me happy a while ago, like creating my OOTD videos. I just love watching myself on the TV, y'all. I promise. Like all of my outfit videos, I literally would play them on the TV. First of all, we always pretty much like pick a really nice song. So every time I hear a song from one of my outfit videos, that image automatically pops up in my head. And it's just a beautiful thing to watch for me and to see, how far I've come with those videos. But I literally used to love like every part of the process from the shopping, whether I had to shop or not, because sometimes I would just put outfits together from what I had in my closet. But whether it was the shopping part, the styling part, or the filming part, or picking the music, like I always was so excited about those videos. So I'm really happy to have them coming back and to just share more clothing pieces with y'all, because now I'm starting to like kind of keep up with what I'm buying, like when it comes to the links and everything. I have a list of favorites that you're going to be able to visit on my website as well, like all of my favorites from my closet, from my house, from lip gloss. Like I have all the things linked for you guys, which is really cool to like have all of that in one place on my website, whether that comes from Amazon or anywhere else that I got something from. I have like all that stuff in one spot for y'all. So that's coming with the rebrand for the website. It's going to be amazing. I'm really happy to tap into a content creator, like fully content creator, and not less of entrepreneur, but like, I'm working smarter, not harder. Basically, that's what my mom always says. She's like, sis, you have to work smarter and not harder. And it's really true. Like we're going to work really hard in the beginning so that later on it's just easier. So I'm like, I know that the beginning of the month for me is going to be the time for me to grind. That's going to be the time for me to restock stuff. That's going to be the time for me to fill up my tubes. That's going to be the time for me to make sure that everything is in order with inventory so that throughout the month, all I have to worry about is packing and shipping. Like I don't have to worry about, filling up orders as they're coming in, because y'all, that is also like what has really been stressing me out, even for my personal products. Like everything right now is made to order. I don't have anything just sitting readily available besides like a few glosses from my Queen collection in Cozy Season. So majority of the stuff that I have right now that you guys are ordering is all made to order. So that just adds like just extra stress for no reason, extra steps for no reason throughout the week, that we're having to do, like stopping and mixing a little bit of this and a little bit of that just so that we can fill up some tubes for some personal orders. Is crazy. So I'm like, yep, I'm ready to kind of switch gears. We're going to fill up everything for the birthday collection. It's going to be made available on the website. And once it's sold out, it's going to be sold out until we decide that we're going to restock for the month. And I'm just going to see how this goes. It'll be my first time operating my business like this. And I'm excited to see how it goes. I mean, I kind of did this in the beginning. I just didn't have enough inventory. So this time, we're planning things out properly in our minds. So I'm just hoping that everything kind of works out for the better so that we can keep going with this kind of system when it comes to running my business. I think it'll be a lot easier for me physically and mentally, and it'll be easier for my mom too, because we've kind of been just all over the place. Like my mom's doing one thing, I'm doing another thing, then sometimes we switch, and then sometimes it's like, I really need you to step in and do this. It's just been crazy. So shout out to my mom, because she will literally step in and help with anything that I need help with. I love her. This could not happen without her. I could not run my business without her. Like y'all already know. It would be real crazy. It would be real crazy if I did not have my mom's help. So yeah, that's the rebrand in a nutshell, like I said. And I love where things are going right now. My YouTube channel is steadily growing, and I'm just so excited, I guess, about putting out new content, because I feel like if I'm growing now, not to say that I'm putting out bad content, but I'm just saying, if I step the quality up a little bit, if I step my editing game up a little bit, if I promote more, that's also another thing with the rebrand. We're going to be promoting. Okay, because y'all know I am not the queen of promoting, which is crazy. I'll promote on my story real quick, but as far as like posting to my feed and keeping up with things and making sure that I'm letting y'all know that I just did something or I just posted something, I'm not that great at that right now. But with this new rebrand, we're going to make sure that we promote everything that needs to be promoted, which is everything. So yeah, I'm just like, I feel like with all of this new content, with all the promoting and everything, my platforms have nowhere to go but up, and I just can't wait for y'all's reactions. Like, I want to see everyone's reaction when they see all this new stuff. Man, Monday is coming so soon. I'm freaking myself out right now. I need to relax. Y'all see, I can't stop smiling because this is just something that I've been so excited about for the past month. I just realized like we've really been working on this for over a month. But good things take time, y'all. And this stuff is a lot, a lot of editing. Shout out Devin, because Devin is the editor around here. I aspire, I aspire to know how to edit like really, really good. But I don't know if I have the patience to really sit down and learn how to do it. I know how to do a thing or two when it comes to editing, but barely. And he just always surprises me. He never ceases to amaze me with what he can do in a video. So shout out Devin for editing all of this beautiful content that you guys are about to see. Y'all, why don't we talk about Devin sometimes? Devin, I think we're going to talk about you today, because we're not just going to talk about me. Devin going through a rebrand too, y'all. He just don't want to tell y'all what he doing. Devin going through a whole rebrand, okay? So I always get a lot of questions like, oh my God, who did your intro? Where did you get this from? Where did you get Devin? It was Devin. Devin did the intro, and if you need an intro, he could do yours too, okay? Yeah. We're both out here working. Devin is working on his content. Devin is a whole music video director, y'all. Oh, I'm putting you out there. I'm sorry. He's looking at me like, did y'all know that? Did y'all know Devin makes music videos? Like, never ceases to amaze me. And he just got done with a music video. And, you know, I'm speaking it out there now. You know, there's going to be so many opportunities coming both of our ways when it comes to this content. Okay. There's nowhere to go but up. You want to say anything about the rebrand? How's it been working with me?
What?
How's it been working with me during such a crazy time?
What you mean?
During this crazy time that we have not that much time to do a lot of stuff for this rebrand. I think I'm fun to work with, so.
Yeah, it's been cool. I'm really excited about the OOTD.
Because he was being fancy with the OOTD, y'all. I can't wait for y'all to see this video. He literally was being fancy with the transitions.
Trying to step it up, man.
Yeah. I can't wait for the next one. I'm ready to film another one. I need that on my schedule, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thirsty, so I'm going to drink some water. Y'all. One thing right now, I feel like I'm in shambles a little bit. Like, hair is looking crazy. Nails are looking crazy. Toes looking crazy. Nothing is together right now, okay? Because I've been living under a rock and working. And my birthday is coming. So I'm like, girl, relax, you know, just thug it out for a little bit because I'm more focused on the birthday content. So I'm going to get my nails done next week before this whole shoot that we're doing because I want to be ready for that. But I'm like, I have not been trying to spend time doing anything else besides what I want to do, which is either relaxing or we're celebrating or we're having Tipsy Thursday. I'm either doing one of those 2-3 things or I'm working on something. So yeah, I'm going to have a whole self-care day next week. I might film that for y'all. I think I will. Yeah, I think that'll be one of the birthday videos because I'm doing like behind the scenes and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Y'all will see this content eventually. Y'all will see this stuff eventually. I'm not being hard on myself about any of this because at the end of the day, it's like y'all know me, but y'all don't really be knowing like what I have going on in my day-to-day life. So I'm like, I know that it's old content, but y'all wouldn't know unless I told y'all or unless I said what day it was in the video or something. So I'm just not even going to trip about it. The videos are going to go up. Y'all are going to enjoy them. I already know. And y'all are just so supportive anyway. So there's no reason for me to be out here tripping about the fact that I still got videos from January before January that ain't go up yet. It's okay. It's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I'm looking at Devin like, please reassure me. It's going to be okay. We're going to be great. And, you know, they're going to be with this new intro and like I've been kind of testing out a new editing style. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference between my vlogs, but I've been trying to make it a little bit more aesthetic, you know, like sparkle emojis kind of is what I get from it. But I just been trying to switch things up a little bit, you know, doing the same thing every single day with your career and in general with your life. Sometimes it can get really redundant, and I just felt like I was filming the same kind of content, like vlogs, just me all over the place, looking all over the place, and I was just editing everything kind of like the same way, and it was just getting a little bit boring for me to like do the work. So now I'm trying to add more into the videos and like challenge myself to put more effort into the whole editing thing because like I told y'all, I'm not an editor. And realistically, I cannot be having Devin editing all my videos right now. Okay, not all of them. So I'm like, girl, get it together. Learn how to do some stuff. A lot of y'all always ask me too what I use to edit my videos. So I use Final Cut Pro to edit. Devin is fancy, so he don't use that. Okay.
Oh, what?
You don't use Final Cut Pro. I use Final Cut Pro, but Devin is fancy, so he uses that. You know,
I mean, you can still do like fancy stuff in Final Cut too. I'm just more familiar with Premiere.
He uses Premiere. Premiere, for me, when I was using Premiere, it was like very much extra complicated for no reason for me. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. But yeah, I know, like, because I know a lot of people that I follow use Final Cut, and I'm like, dang, I need to learn how to do that, you know, because I feel comfortable in Final Cut, but I know that there's a lot of things in there that I really don't know either what it is or I don't know how to do it. So that's on my list. You know, in 2021, I want to learn more about the applications that I'm using for my business or for my content or whatever, so that I could really be maximizing everything. Because it's like you have software that you either paid for or you're currently paying for it and you're using it for your stuff, but you're not even using it to its maximum potential, you know? So I definitely do want to learn more. But definitely don't want to learn Premiere. I just don't want to do that. I just be like, shout out Devin, because I don't know how he does it. And he loves it. You love it.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because I'm just like, I don't understand how y'all do it. That's all. I don't get it. I would just be
YouTube
looking
tutorials, man.
Man, and Devin use all them Adobe softwares too. I remember I had to use After Effects like one time and I was like, what is this? What is life? Y'all, that just might be me. It just might be me. I'm just not an editor at heart. It's just not my expertise, okay? But have your network, build your connections, find an editor that can either help you learn or can produce what you need them to produce. That's why I always say shout out Devin. But yeah, a lot of people ask me about what I used to edit. I use Final Cut. Devin uses Premiere. So if he edits the video, he used Premiere. My intro, he used Premiere. Or do you use Premiere for the intro? I don't know.
It's the new one, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, was it After Effects? I don't know.
Yeah, most of it, for the intros, most of the time it's After Effects.
Okay, yeah. See, I got a different kind of intro for y'all this time. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh yeah, because we were always kind of like, yeah. It would be a process, but no, this time we got a new intro. I'm excited about the intro. Beautiful intro. And y'all always ask about the intro. Devin did the intro. Period. And he does other things too, like I said. So if y'all need anything, just hit him up. Hit his line. Go follow him on Instagram. While we here, let's just talk about Instagram because I feel like I'm confused. I got almost 23,000 followers. No, I have almost 23,000 subscribers on YouTube. Okay, why are y'all not following me on the gram though? Follow me on the gram. We want to have 23,000 followers on the gram too, okay? If you guys are not following me on my personal Instagram and all of my business Instagrams, I know it's a lot, I know, but for me, if you love me, you will do it. If you support me, you will do it. Follow my Instagram. I always have all of my Instagrams linked down below. That is a goal for 2021 because yes, YouTube has always been a goal and we are on the upward spiral with YouTube, but we got to get this Instagram up, okay? I mean, the Smudge Instagram is going up pretty quickly, but that's to be expected because that's my business page. But for my personal though, we need to get these numbers going. We need to get this engagement going. So if you're not following _IAmKNicole on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing.
How many do you have on there?
Huh?
So how many do you have on there?
On my personal page, I have 11.6 thousand followers. But I think I said this before. That Instagram was created when I was in the 10th grade. That was a long time ago. So I have a lot of ghost followers. I probably have a lot of spam followers. If they did, like I said, if they did another clean out, I would probably lose so many followers. Which, I mean, it's just like, maybe that would be for the better. I don't know. But I don't have that many active followers compared to that 11.6K. I don't think. So that's my goal, build my Instagram account with followers and with engagement too. I really need comments. And when I say comments, I mean like actual words, not just emojis, because it doesn't really count if there's no words. You got to put words. You got to say something. Emojis is not enough. So, yeah, Instagram is a goal for me. And it's going to start by me posting more consistently because when I am posting, it's great. And I've been really noticing I noticed one thing. It hasn't happened more than once, but I posted like really early in the morning, like at 7, I think, or 8. something like that. And my engagement that day was through the roof. Okay. Like people were watching me. More people than I normally would get were watching my story. And it was just crazy engagement on my story. And I'm sitting here like, I don't know what happened. The only thing that I did differently was I posted like super early in the morning. Like, y'all know I'm usually not really up early in the morning like that. Or if I am up, I'm definitely not up on Instagram. So I was like, that is so crazy. But then again, it was like I had posted really early in the morning and then I didn't post again until really late at night. So I had like told y'all that I was getting ready to do my day or whatever. And then I came back once everything was done. Like I didn't post anything in real time, but it was just so crazy because there was so many people watching. I didn't put any hashtags. I didn't do anything like anything different when it came to how I was taking the pictures or posting or saying stuff. Like it was just, I didn't understand it. And I'm like, okay, let me just try to post early again one day on my story to see if it happens again, to see if it's really just the times that I'm posting that's making a difference, because that's the only thing that I really changed. So yeah, definitely be looking at your analytics and stuff if you're trying to grow your social media and see what's really going on. Because I was very confused. I'm like, what's going on? I don't know, but we're gonna do it again. We're gonna see what happens. So yeah, Instagram. All the Instagrams are a goal. My Crochet by K page, I'm really, really, really trying to get that page out there. I think I have 700 followers over there. So I'm trying to get us to 1,000 on Crochet by K. And I just need to be more consistent over there too. But I'm currently making myself a birthday shag. So I will have 3 or 4 shags to my name after I finish this one. So it's giving me more shags to play around with, more shags to create content with so that I can be consistent. That's just the issue. It's just like either I'm on a tight deadline with an order and I'm not really, trying to film the process or photograph a lot of the process. So that is why I don't get content. Or I'm just working on something else and I'm not getting content. So I'm like, girl, you got to really post consistently to all of the pages. Crown Royal as well. Y'all haven't seen me over there in a while, and don't think that we are not working on Crown Royal behind the scenes, because we are. We got some new textures coming. Y'all, we have literally been working on everything, and it's just a matter of we need to all get together and get content. That's why we haven't really posted anything, but I have new textures coming with Crown Royal, so stay tuned. We are going to be active on all social media in 2021. I'm speaking it into existence because it's really a priority, so I'm trying to build all the Instagrams. I run so many Instagram accounts, y'all. Oh my God. I love this lemon water. Y'all, that's really all I have today. Like, that's all that I have. I wanted to give y'all a little bit of tea about this rebrand so that you could at least know a little bit. I did film a video, I think, where I was talking about it. I don't know. At this point, we talking about it today. So I wanted to let y'all know a little bit about what to expect, and I hope you're as excited as we are to see all of this stuff that we've been working on for so long. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that has been supporting me in my journey, because it's real. Like, life got real for a second. And I'm just happy to be where I am, and I'm happy to be growing the way that I am. And I just want to say thank you. And I love you guys a lot. And yeah, that's all I have for today. So, Devin, do you have a question for me? Do you have something that you've been dying to ask me, Devin? What kind of tea do you want today?
What do you look forward to for the rebrand?
What am I looking forward to? I think I'm looking forward to creating fashion content the most. Like, just kind of, upping the quality of everything. But I think I'm most excited about the fashion content because, like I said, that's kind of been like my first love when it came to content for a while. First, it was beauty content, then it was fashion content, but it's fashion content now. So, yeah, that was one of my first few real passions when it came to making content at all. So I think I'm just excited about the fact that I'm doing more shopping and more planning and just being more intentional about things and purchasing things for videos or for actual pictures and stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'm looking forward to the most. And I think also just like seeing everyone's reactions, because even my close friends haven't really seen the intro or the OOTD, which is now ready. So I'm just trying to, it's just killing me holding all of this good content in and not showing anybody. But I just want everyone to be surprised at the same time, you know, so I can see everyone's reaction. I think I might cry. I think I might cry tears of joy on Monday, and I need to make sure that I vlog that whole day so that, you know, y'all can see at some point, y'all can see what my response was to everyone's reactions. And your favorite part's the OOTD, we already know. You got another question for me?
That was it.
That was a loud gulp that I just did. Did you hear that? Well, I love you guys. Oh, I said I was going to go live and see if anyone had a question. We'll be here all night, though, because we need to plan that for a different day. I'm going to do that one day, go on Instagram live and then be like, do y'all have any questions? Because y'all know y'all can send questions to the email address. Y'all can send questions when I ask on Instagram. I feel like y'all be so shy to send questions, but it's like when I get on live and I'm like on live and y'all see my face and y'all want to flood me with all the questions. We'll definitely have to do that in a future episode. But that's going to be the end of this episode. You know, just a little update on this new content that's about to roll out and let y'all know what's going on. So we are back to our regular scheduled program. I'm so excited. So we'll be putting podcasts out every week again, Saturday evenings, Sunday mornings at midnight, whatever you call it. I call it Saturday night at midnight. I don't know. I don't think that's right because it's technically Sunday once it's midnight. Yeah. Sundays at midnight and at 5 p.m. or later if, you know, the day gets away from us. But we're going to be back every week with the podcast, and I'm excited to be back. I hope you guys are excited that we are back. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. Okay. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram, on all of my Instagrams, please. And thank you. Follow your girl, support your girl, you know, show some love, give me some likes and some comments and stuff. And make sure you are also following me on all of the podcast platforms. Head over to Apple Podcasts and subscribe. Also leave me a rating and a review over there. I love you guys so much. Make sure you're shopping Smudge Cosmetics, Crochet by K, Crown Royal Extensions, all three of the businesses. And yeah, I love you guys. I will see you in episode 26. Ooh, 26. We're getting so close to 30. This is so crazy. Bye, y'all.